basically what I'm trying to get accomplished today on this crazy work shift that I'm doing is just I want to ride around. I want to look at some of the properties that I got permission to coyote hunt, and I want to see if the crops are coming down, that sort of thing. The first spot I come to, part of the beans are down, so that's awesome. I mean, that's just freaking awesome, especially with the shift that I'm on, getting off about 2:15 in the morning, 2:30. About a 45-minute drive to the house. I can get my gear together and slip out and do a little hunting. Everything's peaceful and quiet and nobody running around making noise, and the coyotes are more responsive. And this just tickles me pink, seeing this field down like this. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. Now last year, this particular field, about the same scenario when I first hunted it, but it was corn. And Tommy was with me, and we killed the coyote that we call Jawbreaker. Yeah, Jawbreaker. So it just about the same percentage of the field was taken at this time last year when we hunted it, and we were successful. I actually called in 2, I got 1. So this is going to be on the radar in the next few days for sure. On we go, see what else we got going on today. I have just arrived at spot number 2, and I just got to get out and show y'all this because I get all excited and I want to share my excitement with you, and I'll show you the reason I'm excited. Walk you over here. Check this out. We got corn down, son. Corn down equals dead dogs. Beans down equals dead dogs. Anyways, I tell you why I'm excited about this. You know how when the po-po comes to people's door and they're like, bang, 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 open up, police, come out with your hands up. And the people, they hide in the house, you know, they don't come out. That's what's been happening with these coyotes. We coming out here to these fields in wee hours of the night, early mornings, whatever, and we're like, come out with your paws up. And they're hiding in the corn. They ain't trying to come out because they know what's waiting. They're going to be riding in the Ranger. So that's why I'm all excited. They ain't no place to hide. Now I'm on. I'm fired up and ready to go. Look at this. That is awesome. It's still the same day. It is October the 2nd. I pulled that night shift deal. Now I'm meeting up with Tommy Lee. We're getting suited up, and we're going to go to those fields that I was talking about today. Got that cut bean field and that cut corn field, so we're going to go try them out. We're just getting geared up here. I literally just got home 5 minutes ago. Getting dressed. Driveway. So, which way's the wind blowing? South wind, okay. What little wind? Yeah, there's not much wind. One of the first things we usually talk about when we're coyote hunting is the wind direction, so we know how to approach our spot. And it's perfect for this bean field. Yeah. So we're gonna go try it out and see what happens. Let's go. This is a look-see inside the old Ranger cab. I gotta buckle my seatbelt in the right spot. You ready? Yep. We'll see what we can do. Try to bring you the best footage we can in the dark like this, so when we get out in the field we can't get by with much light on ourselves, but we'll work something out. you live from the field. We got a dog down, dog down.
Well, recapping here, we've seen 4 or 5 dogs within, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or so on 2 sets that we did. First set, we don't know how many we called in. We think we seen 3 or 4 and pulled off of that set. We'll show you the footage. Went down here to this next spot, this very same spot that I was talking about today, and got out of the Ranger and showed you guys how the corn was down. Very same spot. Drove the Ranger back this field, shut off the lights, went to a red light through the window for good visual on the corn. Got out, walked, how far did we walk? 40 yards maybe?
Probably 30.
Probably 30 yards, set our tripods up. I had my headlight on. I told Tommy, I said, I see eyes already, it looks like a dog.
I still had my gun and tripod on my shoulder when you said that.
Still had his gun set up. I had to turn mine on and shot right across me and blew my freaking ear out. We got a dog down. We're going to pick it up. Come with us. It's like we're going on a little coyote retrieval. I'm just talking to the camera here. I'm let old Painless out the bag. Never leave home without it, boys and girls.
There he is.
Find him?
Yeah, he's right here.
I think we're about standing on top of him. Yep. Another pup. You down? Remember, we've made this mistake before. Yep. Nice. Look at what. Let me kill mine. Hold on a second.
Nail.
Male dog?
Nail dog.
That's this year's dog, ain't it?
So. Oh, a little size to him.
What do we have to do to find this dog?
Go back and take a second look where we shot.
Yeah, we had to go back and watch the video on the 4K.
That was the bad part about getting a quick shot on him. We wasn't done hunting, so we just kept on calling. Tried to pick out a good landmark, but our landmarks are just a whole row of trees, and there's 2 of them just alike.
And so what happened was, as soon as we pulled up, I spotted him. We got on him and pulled the plug. So anytime we ever do that, well, shoot, we just start calling and just do a set. So we did a set, and then Tommy kind of lost his bearings, and I didn't have bearings to start with because he shot and blew my ear out. Look at him where he was biting. Picked up some of them corn stalks. Pretty dog.
I don't know where I hit him at. It scared him
I don't
to
know
death.
either. I don't know either, but I heard it smack him. So I'll drive the Ranger over here and we'll load him up. We'll try to go get another one.
On to the next spot.
Yeah, we've seen, like I said, what, 5 probably on 2 sets. So that's all it takes is these crops coming down. We've seen 4 over at the bean field and this one right here.
Ow.
Me packing?
What you got? Anything?
Yeah, you can video and I'll pack him. I'm just trying to get footage of you taking it to the... Don't put your big fat hand over it like you normally do.
I don't put my hand over it. I just turn it the wrong way. Oh. That's a friend right there. Spot them. Let you shoot them.
And then
Pack them to the Ranger.
Then pack it to the Ranger. And guess what? I forgot to put the critter getter on the Ranger.
Forgot to, or?
Yeah, I forgot to. I was going to today and I forgot.
Thought maybe you had no faith in us.
I don't know.
Good sized bed for a UTV, but still nothing like the truck. Not when you start putting all this gear in it. trying to jump out on you.
Right there's where you hit him at. That's the exit, ain't it?
No, that's entrance.
Is that the entrance?
Yeah, that's right where I come up to.
Good one. Man, it took us a minute to find him, didn't it? But there's more out there waiting on us.
Dog down.
A stinky dog down. All right, we just retrieved that coyote, that male. Tommy plugged him in here in the field. And man, he stinks.
Daggone, he smells like Saturday night.
I'm telling you. So we had a video last year. We put up about a 30-second dog, and I think we just topped that video. As soon as we got here and got out, set our tripods up, like I said, I spotted him and Tommy shot him. So we went on with the hunt.
It'd probably been a little quicker dog than that if we hadn't been trying to get some footage in there.
Yeah, definitely getting the footage slows everything down, because I could have shot him before I even told him I seen eyes. But it is what it is. So just to recap on tonight's hunt, we went out and did a set. We called in, I think, 4 dogs. They just hung up out there in the field a long ways. As soon as we got there, I'm running the ATN 5x20 xisght 2. I've got the Predator Tactics XXL Reaper light. And as soon as we got there, I spotted this dog sitting out in this field. We don't even know how far it was. How far do you think that was?
Probably 500-600 yards.
500 or 600 yards, Tommy think? I don't know, but I mean, as soon as I turned that XXL Reaper on, I seen him sitting there. I seen his eyes, and he was just more or less just perched up looking around in that cut bean field there. So we just watched him for a while. We threw some howls out, some different barks, and some different coyote vocalizations. And then a little bit of time passed, and Tommy picked up another set of eyes. They started moving around. And then we just, at that point, we couldn't keep track of how many there actually were. And I told Tommy to watch off to the right there. I think the wind was it was just kind of back and forth, but right about that time I was thinking that they were going to come up that little drain on Tommy's side, and sure enough they did. And he spotted them as soon as he did. I think the lead coyote caught our wind, bolted out. You'll probably see it in the video. And then it was just chaotic from there. We got some footage of the coyote coming across the field, and he jumped into the beans. I was playing a pup in distress, and I was thinking he was going to work his way down to that call, which he probably did, but there again we had those beans, so we couldn't get a shot. So we wrapped it up there, and we'll go back and get those dogs another day. They're young, they're this year's pups, and they don't know anything, so we will get them again, and hopefully get them in closer. So we went from there down the road probably half a mile to that other field that I showed you guys today that I was scouting. Drove the Ranger 3/4 of the way back there, and the corn stubble sticking up, so we got us a little path so it'd be a little bit quieter. Shut the lights off, just ran the light, driving back there. Now, just before we crested the hill, we shut everything down. We got out, we walked about 30 yards, and I told Tommy, I was like, I just kind of set the call down, and I said, I see eyes right here. I think it's a dog. And I hadn't turned my ATN scope on yet, so I'm fumbling with that, and Tommy left the 4K on. So he's on this dog and just does a little lip squeak. And the dogs do what dogs do, man. He come on a run, just a young pup, don't know no better. And he's just kind of zigzagging around in the field, and I saw him right about the time Tommy pulled the trigger. He blasted and down he went. We got a dog down. Tommy got a nice male here. It's a young one, but it's a dog down, and the farmer's gonna be happy for sure. I literally talked to this farmer 1 hour or so, maybe 2, before I reached out to Tommy this evening, and we kind of got this hunt going. So went scouting today, touched base with the farmer, saw the beans were down. We know coyotes are there. We've killed them before. There's the proof. On to the next one. Hey, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you follow along with us. We're going to have a lot more action coming. So hit that subscribe button. We're coming at you. Well, guys, I'm just getting in. Like I said, I worked
this graveyard shift tonight. Got up with Tommy after that. Went dog hunting. Seen 5. Should have had 3. Ended up with 1. Got the old Ranger back in the old shop here. And get ready to call tonight. Tommy's rolling out. Time to rest up, do it all over again tomorrow. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Follow along with us. We ain't done yet, we just getting started. Come with us, won't you? Tell your friends about us. It's fixing to get wild and western. Come on.